What's up? What's up? Hey, my fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is Divinity Gems back again. Ready to post your full moon reading. Hope you guys had some positive developments over the new moon reading between that period of now and then. A whole lot of transitions for the planet went on, a lot of personal revelations, a whole lot of changes just to belief system and thought patterns went down during that. A lot of differences and changes with our family issues. Any area where we had blockages, it got attacked and presented to us. I won't say attacked, but it did get presented to us basically as the mirror, it seemed, was being held up to us to show us exactly where those areas that needed growth in our lives were. And it showed it to us so that we can make those changes. If you weren't ready to make those changes, it was bringing the situations to the forefront so that you can address them, whether you wanted to or not. They were coming. So I hope you guys fared all right during that period, and we'll see what this full moon energy is bringing you guys. I did some pre-shuffling already and put intent on these cards. So just gonna give it a few final shuffles. Let's go ahead and give it 3 shuffles and pull off the top for my fire sign. Get the overall full moon energy, which might just bring up the same situation, similar to the new moon. Sometimes it brings back those same situations so that we can bring into them. If we started something at the new moon, at times it brings them out again so that we can end them, bring closure to these situations. But let's just see what you guys get. This is going to be from May 29th through June 13th, which is the next new moon coming in June. So, my fire signs. Okay, fire signs. First card out was the 7 of Air, the futility card. Sometimes we are holding our own energy back. As I said, those blockages. At times, he's got these feathers tied to this stick behind this wall, and those birds are up there flying free, but he's not going to be able to fly anywhere. This is the 7 of Air, your futility, your own holding back of your own energy. We want to guard against that after this full moon. If there's some ending that you needed to take place and you did not address that, and some belief system, some cycle that you are used to repeating and doing it the way you always do it, well, guess what? It's telling you that's not acceptable anymore. The way the planet is changing, you're going to have to evolve and change that belief system into something else. Holding yourself back is not going to change the fact that it's coming regardless. So you're going to have to adapt, whether you want to or not. And that change is hard. Change is hard, but we all have to transition to become better people. That's what the goal is. So a lot of us fire signs are holding your own energy back. You can't fly this way. You cannot fly this way. It's really a weighing down of your own energy. So we want to address that going into this full moon. Whoever is weighing down your energy, be it your own self with your own mental. Sometimes we do this to ourselves with our own thinking patterns. So whichever way this is playing out, it needs to be addressed going after this full moon, going to the first couple of weeks of June, because holding back your own energy and blocking your own energy, there's enough outside sources to do that already. So you don't want to add to that and be your own worst enemy at this time. You need to go inside yourself and unblock that energy, see where it's coming from, understand the world is changing, and sometimes you're going to have to change with it. And this is one of those times. It's one of those times. Mother of Fire came out next. We're going to pick up that with the Father of Fire that is right next to it, fire signs. This is where you want to be at. We got the Mother and the Father of Fire. Doesn't get any better than that for you fire signs, because this is you at your greatest point. The Father, the visionary. We'll do the Mother because she came out first. This is the self-starting energy that you fire signs have. This is the one that's going to get the job done. She doesn't need anybody's help. She's going to do it on her own, because everything she has, she knows she has inside of her already. The abilities, the gifts. she's already got the knowledge and the know-how to go ahead and make it happen. And so that's what she does diligently. She goes forth and boldly makes that happen, and also inspires others, to let them know, if I can do it, you can do it. That's the full energy of the Mother of Fire. She's inspirational. Not only is she the one that takes the initiative, but she's inspirational when she's taking that initiative and showing others, that they can make it and they can do it too. That Father of Fire, that is the visionary, um, embodies the best of all fire signs as well. He is the reliable source that is relying on his intuition above all else, so that he can be divinely guided. And then he has that passion inside of him as well. That's why he can feel the intuition, from the divine spirit above, because he has that inside of him as well. And he pays attention to those intuitive feelings, and he goes forth boldly with action after that. Not before, but after that, after it's carefully thought out. He just has all the sense of a good, great father, the visionary and the leader that he should be. So these two together right here, that's all right. Coming up after that full moon, you guys, fire signs, you need that energy. That is you feeling at your best, feeling on top of the world, because this full moon is in Sagittarius, which is fire sign. So that's going to be some good positive energy. Maybe you guys needed that boost going in after that new moon energy. This full moon gives you that closeout, that ability to go ahead and take care of whatever situations you're going through, with divine spirit guiding you, and then your actions will be blessed. Behind that, that's a great energy to have for you fire signs. Next card out was Daughter of Earth. Could represent pregnancy. Some of y'all might be going through a pregnancy, but also represents just the same type of energy of all having everything that you need inside of you. She is ready to be whatever she needs to be. She's got everything she needs, physically. She's got everything she needs, as the daughter of Earth. She's able to feed, she's able to nurture, she's able to groom, she's able to clothe. She has everything she needs, and a lot of you guys have put in the work to make sure you build up, your finances or everything else you need to make sure that you find your place or meet those goals that you wanted to meet, that you set out to meet, maybe at that new moon or the beginning of the month. This lets you know that you are prepared, and that the things that you put into action, did take place, because you're standing there holding it, just waiting for the right opportunity to come along. But your gifts are present. They are present and they are with you already. Maybe gonna be storing it up for this Two of Water, this love card. That's two souls touching right there in harmony. Soulmate connection, possibly twin flame connection. Some of you deserve this if you've manifested this out. If you're at that place, where you're ready to welcome in some love, just waiting for that right connection. Some of y'all will be making that after this full moon. Maybe you had to do something on your end, or the other person had to do something on their end first in order to manifest this type of connection, because sometimes the other person is still in an attachment to another situation, another relationship. Until that one is let go, then the harmony cannot take place. So maybe that one person had to let go of a situation, find closure with the situation, so that it can open up the opportunity for this love to come in. Sometimes we're blocking our own love, y'all. We sitting here holding on to a relationship that we know does not work. And you're not going to be blessed with any new situation to come in until you let go of that old one. So possibly this full moon ending could be for you to let go, or the other person to let go of a situation that they're holding on, so that you guys can manifest this true love. This is a harmony soul connection. It's two souls touching. And so I get a twin flame or a soulmate connection definitely when I see that card. Some of y'all are going to manifest that after the full moon. Next card out was the negative thinking card, that 10 of air card. Negative thinking is easy to do after we change something about ourselves. If we're going through these changes and transitions, guard against the negative thinking. When you make every move you make, you do not have to second guess it, as we often do. Negative thinking is just negative thinking. It does not get us the results that we want. The Though we think we're just being cautious at times, this is not going to return you any positive results with negative thinking. It's one of the hardest things to guard against because it's so easy for that negative thought to creep up there. But you got to guard against it. You got to push it out and replace it with a positive thought at the time that those negative thoughts come in. If you think that love is not coming, if you're worried about it, if you're doubtful of it, you could block it, end up blocking it just because of your negative thinking. Oh, it's not going to go this way, it's not going to go that way. Well, you manifested that way. Can't get mad at anybody for it not working out because your own negative thinking actually brought it to fruition. So just guard against your thinking, remain positive, even at those times when the situation doesn't look like it's going to work out the way you wanted it to. Just let it play out because everything is always, as I say, in divine order. Everything is always for your embetterment and your greater good. So nothing is made to hurt you. It's only made to help you grow in the long run and become the best version of yourself. So there's no room for negative thinking when you're trying to manifest something. If you truly want it manifest, then you just have to make sure you remain positive at all times in your thinking. Guard against those little doubts, those thoughts that come up. Just guard against them as much as possible, replacing them with positive energy. Ace of Earth came out next. This is when you're in solitude and you see the fruits of your labor. You see the fruits of your labor. You are very grounded with this Ace of Earth energy. You become a grounded person, and when you are grounded, you do see clearly. Your mind is focused down to one thought instead of several scenarios. Your mind is focused on that one path of clarity when you have that Ace of Earth. You're rooted, you're solid, it has great foundation, and you know what it is that you need to do next. That is a great card to have after a full moon. All the storm has passed, and now you have the mental clarity and the insight to move forward and know exactly what it is that you're moving forward into. Going into this full moon energy, you know what you closed off and why you don't want it anymore, and you know what you're setting out to do moving forward. Transformation was out next. Transformation is like that death card. Come on, y'all. We've been pulling this card for the last 2 weeks. And I've been pulling it for fire signs and earth signs. It's transformation time. I'm telling you, I don't know about that Neptune energy, that Uranus energy, and now we're moving into more Neptune energy. These energies right here make the world change. They make viewpoints change. They make differences across just the way we've done things forever. The way we've done things forever is starting to transition into something different. Everybody's going through transformation. Our relationships with our families, with our loved ones, relationships, romantic relationships, the way we deal with coworkers, all that type of stuff. The way you view the world is going to change. The world as you know it is going to change. I keep trying to prepare people for that. It's easy to believe that, oh, it's been this way and it's always going to be this way. No, it's not. It's not. That's not the way the world works. Though it happens gradually and slowly sometimes, we're not aware of these transitions, but they've always been taking place, maybe because they're so subtle. We don't realize it at times, but the transformation has been taking place, whether people want to see it or not. There's a transformation in the attitudes of people and the awareness of people and the consciousness of the planet as a whole. So just be prepared. It's not an easy thing sometimes for some signs. It's not an easy thing to transform and change something that you've always known one way into another. Air signs might have a little easier. Water signs might. But earth and fire signs do have a harder time with these transformations and transitions I'm seeing. So you guys prepare yourself mentally, emotionally, to detach from certain ways and certain thought patterns that you thought were going to, be around forever because they give you comfort and security. Sometimes you got to go out there and step out into the unknown. That's how you face fears, by facing the unknown. The things that make us a little insecure and make us a little uneasy. Those are the challenges that you must face to become a stronger, better person in life. So don't be afraid of the transformation. just have to be honest at times with yourself as well. When you have this transformation card, you have to see the picture as it is. Don't make it what you think or what you want it to be, but what it truly is what it's going to be. So you just have to accept it and let go and move forward. And finally, 7 of fire, endurance. So you made it this far. There's no reason to give up at any point when you put your work into something, you put your effort into something, you planted seeds and you want them to grow. At this point, all you can do is go ahead with that endurance, that strength that makes you solidified in knowing that what you did was right. You're striving and truth and honesty to be the best person or create the best situation possible for yourself. That's what you want to keep doing. Just keep fighting the good fight. We all are in a constant battle between spirit and flesh daily. Daily, we're in that battle. So he that endures to the end, as they say, that's the one. So overall, good message for my fire signs. You guys got the mother and father of fire in there, and that lover's coming out, and just the things to guard against, that futility, that negative thinking, that holding back of your own energy, and then the fear of transforming. Don't be scared, because it's coming. You're going to have to let it go. You're going to have to transform. You're going to have to see the world without those rose-colored glasses on after a while. All right? Hope you guys enjoyed your reading. If it did not resonate, it's quite all right. Leave a comment. Let me know what you'd like to see next time. Also, schedule a personal reading if you want to do something more personally directed to your own particular situation. Come on, www.divinitygems33.com. Book a personal reading with me or one-on-one session so we can talk about your own personal situation, get more truth and clarity, insight into that. Till then, I'll talk to you guys later.